So we've sort of been anointed as the purveyor of purple positivity, drinking the purple Kool-Aid, just trying to look on the bright side of life as things are not going so well. But the Minnesota Vikings offensive line has really tested the glass is half full of vodka outlook on life. But I think there are some positives going on up front with the Vikings offensive line. No, it has not been smooth. No, it has not been ideal so far in the offseason and training camp, but I think there is a lot of pluses that the men up front, the Minnesota Movement Company, will bring to the table in 2021. Number one, so you could say that during practices, whether it's against the Vikings first team defense or whether it's against the Broncos, it's like, well, they're looking bad against them. But the Vikings and the Broncos do have two of the best defensive lines in the National Football League. Danielle Hunter is back at the height of his powers, and the Broncos, of course, have Bradley Chubb and Von Miller. So, whatever. You expect the offensive line to look a little against them. But, of course, iron sharpens iron, so hopefully practicing every single day against Daniil and Pierce and Tomlinson and Sheldon and will certainly help, right? But the other bright sides, Olisi Maka-Udo apparently has beaten out Dakota Dozier. He's getting almost all of the first-team reps, and it's looking really good. Mike Zimmer loves and appreciates him, and at times, Oli has been the best offensive lineman on the squad, and that's no cap, absolutely none at all. So it is finally nice that a guy is getting ahead because of his merits as opposed to, well, I coached him with the Jets. Get out of here. Speaking of coach, so Phil Rauscher, new Vikings offensive line coach, is a football guy. I love Rauscher. You can hear him from a mile away. I think that he is a coach's coach. I think that he brings an energy to the position that is much needed. And plus, he doesn't broke no BS. I think that he's going to play the best guys out there. He doesn't have necessarily a lot of long-term ties to these guys, so it is going to be the best players getting out there. I firmly believe that. And with Darrisaw, it is very unfortunate that he had to go in and get another procedure on his groin that was hopefully taken care of back in January, but it apparently wasn't. But the reports are that it was a minor procedure. Of course, it's only minor when it's not your groin, and he could be ready to start the season. I don't know if he would start, but we'll see. And then looking through, so Blake Brandel has stepped up really nicely, filling in for Rashad Hill when he's been out. He's been a really good second-team left tackle. Also, Brian O'Neill is still Brian friggin' O'Neill. Pay that man his money because he's one of the best up-and-coming right tackles in the game. Just keep your pillar in purple long-term. And then Ezra and Bradbury have had themselves some really nice reps. I think Garrett Bradbury benefits greatly from having a rock-solid anchor like Oli Udoh to his right and Ezra Cleveland really developing on the inside to his left. So I think that the Vikings' interior offensive line could be pretty decent going forward, but they got to figure something out with Rashad Hill, man. I don't know, like, he's an average veteran. I like him as a swing backup, but that's where I want him. I want Rashad Hill as my backup. I don't necessarily want him as my starter. Plus, he's been dinged up throughout training camp, so I don't know what's going to go on. I still have my doubts that Christian Darrisaw, his groin is going to be automatically good to go. He's going to get into preseason. He's going to look good, and he's going to earn the starting job for week 1 in Cincinnati. I still have my doubts there, but I think that all is not lost. All is not lost at all. Wyatt Davis is looking good. Mason Cole's been doing solid things with the second team. So I think that the Vikings offensive line still has a chance. They still have the parts. They still have everything that could be really good with them. Dalvin Cook still works swimmingly with them. I think if Clint Kubiak can protect him, can protect Kirk Cousins, and so makes it so that he doesn't die back there, either by moving the pocket, either by avoiding trouble early on, avoiding 17-step drops, unlike his daddy, Gary Kubiak, then I think that the Vikings offensive line could actually be serviceable to start the season as they still find their sea legs. But it's tough. It is tough to always look at the positive side of things, but keep Skol alive. Keep Skol alive, baby. This offensive line could be fine. Could be. Maybe. We'll see. Your thoughts. Trying to find positives on the Vikings offensive line. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. While support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.